Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 21st. There we go. To the 27th. There we are. I had to look. I had to really think about it just then. I'm going to jump straight into your reading, my lovelies, and see what's going on for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull the tarot out for you, and then we'll talk about it, okay? Let's see. For Pisces, please. Okay. I had a few cards jump out, but only one was facing me, so I'll take that one. I see anything else for Pisces? Thank you. And one more. Hmm. Hmm. I'm seeing a lot of teamwork. I'm seeing a lot of teams, things to do with people here. Like there's a lot to do with needing some time to relax. Definitely is in the middle of this. And then kind of getting back to work again. Like I think that we need to have a good balance here, of course. I will show you the cards in just a second. I'm going to carry on pulling them out, but you guys know me already. If you don't, now you do. Can't help but get ahead of myself here. Interesting. That was me breathing out. Don't know if you heard it. Pisces, you are on the bottom of the deck here. We have the High Priestess coming through. Of course, it's a card of deep subconscious stuff. For it to come up in your reading, it means that you are in your element here or needing to get back into your element. I think some things can be quite triggering for you. And I think you're realizing these triggers, but you're working through them nicely, which I like to see. I do see some legal situations coming through, in which case you will get some victory here, but it does look like some conflict. But I do like where this is going in the sense that the conflict is just bickering, like it's nothing much. Because we do have the Five of Wands coming through. There's some, like maybe some argumentative energy, or again, there's some conflict or competition amongst people around you. All right, you might be having to fix some things here, like we have Justice and the Ace of Swords, so Libran energy. But again, this is saying that there is going to be some victory in terms of legal situations, okay? There will be a balance here, but this is why there's some conflict involved here, by the way. Because it's either some misinformation I'm getting, because it's like, there's just a lot of people involved in this, or again, there's just a lot going on here. People trying to fend for themselves, what it seems like here. But again, there is victory here. There is balance. There is karma, good karma. We also have the wild card in the Two of Cups. So it does look like a good partnership here. This could be in love, or again, this could be in sort like anything to do with this contract. It seems to have some involvement here. Right, things are being made right. Two of Cups is a really good energy though for love. So if anyone is dealing with love and relationships, the wild card is like a new beginning for you and someone else. So this could be again to do with the contracts, like finally you'll be able to actually be relieved from some conflict here that seems to be going round and round. Okay, this may be something that you end up being arguing over or stuff like this. In your oracle energy, one thing I really want to pick up on is you have the mending card. So again, it's about fixing something. It's about working together on something here with maybe someone else. And then we have after that, I want to show you how this is coming up actually for me. Because what it seems like is we have mending. So of course we have teamwork being involved here. Then we have the blessed card in the middle, which one speaks of good news, but two also speaks of the fact that you need to regain and recharge your own energy to kind of come out of the chaos here. I call this the chaos of life. Don't ask why. It's just a channeling I got a very long time ago. And now this is how I read it. But this is you staying above it. All right, making sure you know when to say no, when to keep your peace here, because this card is actually, again, dodging a bullet. So whenever you feel like you need to withdraw from people or from things, Pisces, and do it because you're intuitive. And that High Priestess is saying you are in your element this week. You're going to be very intuitive here, Pisces. Okay, you'll know when you're ready for something or not here. And then we have a leg up coming through, which is, again, jumping back into teams. But in this case, I kind of feel like you're going from an energy of helping people to being in your own energy and then allowing yourself to get help from others here, which is interesting. So take that how you wish. Let's see what the blockages are for this week. Let's see what this Five of Wands is about. Okay, it could be about money, could be about somebody here With the King of Pentacles, again, this could be finances. It could be in relation to your career finances here. With the Five of Wands, needing to be on top of your finances could be about that. Five of Wands. Queen of Swords, again, Libran energy coming through. This is needing to set boundaries here, having maybe a very sharp discussion here. These boundaries need to be put in place, okay? And there needs to be some clear communication for this to be successful, okay? Justice and Ace of Swords. Divine timing, this is good karma in the end, especially with the Ace of Swords. It's victory, as you can see here with the crown. Okay, so you might be getting some recognition for something, or again, you are getting achievement of some kind. And let's see with the Two of Cups and the Wild card. The Emperor is taking control of the situation. You guys are stepping up and taking lead. Maybe when it comes down to a partnership, this could be to do with, again, business partnership, any kind of partnership here, or love, of course. There might have been a lot of confusion around this. All right, Cancer energy. Pisces, this is also your cardio, so Virgo energy and Aquarius. Now, this is very beautiful because it does feel like there's a lot of darkness here. We have the moon and the star. And of course, the Hermit is having a dark night of the soul, so it's dark night. You see what I mean? Could be a lot of thinking going on in the nighttime here, Pisces. Could be really trying to figure things out in the nighttime, taking control of your thoughts here. The Hermit comes through and it is a card of wisdom, by the way. It's a card of really kind of taking that higher vantage to be able to see things clearly, to see things from a higher perspective. All right, healing. All right. Maybe you're overcoming some fears when it comes down to partnerships with people, or helping someone with their fears here. The Death card and the Knight of Cups. So, and this is also, again, clarifying the Two of Cups here. So it does look like we have a change coming through in a partnership here. This actually feels more like taking a leap of faith in a sense. One is not platonic. Sorry, yeah, I guess so. Let's start with that. With the Knight of Cups, in terms of relationships, of course, it's about being vulnerable. And this could be something that you're trying to do here, Pisces, or again, someone's trying to do in a relationship. Maybe this is like the initiation point of a relationship, which I like because the Death card, as you can see, it's kind of walking away from that moon energy. We had those two towers and the moon cards, moving away from emotional turmoil in relationships and moving forward and taking more of like a vulnerable side, not hiding away from emotions and stuff like this. In terms of business partnerships, which this could definitely be, it's more about there being a change here from, again, those fears, those worries. And the Knight of Cups in this case is about crossing something uncomfortable, which is, again, fears, when this card comes up, okay? Blockages for this week for Pisces. We have the Five of Cups coming through. Sorry, five. I'm so, yeah. Five of Pentacles. So this is about feeling at a loss. Maybe there's been some financial loss here, feeling left out in the cold by a situation. We then have the Page of Pentacles. So I actually see that maybe we need to put our foot first in something, because again, this is showing up in your blockage position. By the way, whatever this is, like whether this is money, whether this is just feeling kind of left out or abandoned in some case, whether it's your career or feeling like you're getting the right kind of attention here or anything like that. So low energy or feeling like a lack of something, whatever you're feeling like you're lacking in, the blockage here is just taking that first step. With the Page of Pentacles, maybe having to learn something new and like enroll in something new here again, do something that's outside your comfort zone. But something that all it takes with the Page of Pentacles is just putting your foot forward. We have Virgo energy coming through again, which is now coming up as a blockage here. So again, when maybe really needing to not overthink a situation, just do. Maybe we are needing to sit and really think about things here, Pisces, like be quite reflective in this time, not too reflective. The Hermit energy can sometimes be like we're procrastinating a lot, or again, it can mean that we're kind of overthinking to an extent of like starting to, what do they call it? Internalize everything. We have the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands. which is a case of keep going. Don't give up here. Whatever it seems is against you, there is some victory at the end. There's wish fulfillment at the end. Four of Wands. This could be a relationship. This is a milestone. This is a celebration of some sort here, okay? So Seven of Wands, like you will be achieving. So don't give up, all right? Seven of Wands is like there being a lot against you. Constantly having to fight something. This could be your own mind. This could be something going on, again, in your external surroundings, but you don't have victory here. Anything else for Pisces? One thing I'm going to say with the leg up card, like it's a sign to maybe get some advice here. Because I kind of see that you're being in the middle of something, Pisces, by the way. Because you're helping someone, but then I also see that you need help too. So like you could be teaching others what you're being taught. That's actually a good thing here, passing it down. I think everyone really is in the middle of something here, information. But it feels like you're helping someone and someone's helping you, or we need to allow ourselves to rely on other people to help us too. You know, even if that's yourself or your higher self, just the universe. All right, could be anyone here, but it's about accepting that. Yeah, you'll find yourself being very reflective at this time. Anything else for Pisces? By the way, we also have pride coming through. So this is something that we're going to need to really be thinking about this week, which says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So making sure that we don't have prideful energy against others, but also making sure that we are proud of ourselves at the same time, you know, being proud of ourselves and other people. Again, this can initiate there being some victory here. But we need to move away from the negatives. Five of Cups here. And the Chariot, there's nothing we can do about what has happened or what has spilled, but the Chariot energies, again, we're just having to move forward. There could be some movement here. There may have been a failed plan here with the Five of Cups. We're having to move away from that. Like, as much as there is this energy to just sit and really look at it, and I think that it's good to grieve something that we've lost, to really look at it and understand maybe why that happens so we can avoid it in the future. But the Five of Cups, this can sometimes be paralyzing if we just sit and look at it for too long. So it's about thinking about what we do still have, and as hard as that can be, so that we don't miss out here on something really successful here. Chariot's about moving forward. Make sure we're balanced though. Because otherwise, if we move forward, I mean, you know, if we move forward whilst we still have these feelings, we're going to trip up eventually. Like, this is about having balance, understanding that there is pain because of what you have lost, understanding there's also at the same time some happiness to it, and moving with this. Because as you can see in the Chariot card, it is about a balance, using the good and the bad to fuel you, to chase your dreams here. Pisces, to figure out what that is. Eight of Pentacles here is about working on something that you really enjoy, building skills in something here, building something, gaining something, which is a very different energy to what you feel like you've lost. Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands. We might be speaking to a Leo at this time. There's a lot of feminine influence coming on around you here, Pisces. There could be some very interesting conversations coming through. Queen of Cups, I'm kind of looking at it this way, seems to be having a conversation here with maybe a Leo. Again, you might be communicating with someone here who can give you some strength, who can maybe help you with some confidence here. The Strength card, as you can see, is like two opposing energies. Someone who can help you fulfill something that you might not be able to fulfill within yourself here. In a sense of teach you how to fulfill it yourself. You see what I mean? Someone who may have been through what you've been through, someone who can give you some really good advice. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. Or you might be on the receiving end of this here, you're giving someone advice, but or maybe this is actually about a change. So for those of you who've been feeling like you've been a bit emotional as well, like another message I'm getting for this, because the Eight of Wands is also about moving in the right direction, by the way. It's not just communication. And it also has the butterflies on it, so there's some transformation there. So some of you might be going from this like very emotional, very like empathic energy to suddenly having more boundaries, having more confidence, having more strength. So if that's something you felt like you've been struggling with, I can see that coming through for you. Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Nine of Swords in reverse. You guys are coming out of your head. You're taking that action. I like this. It's what we had before. You're learning here with the King of Cups to control your emotions. For some of you, if this is a love interest here, confusion is being cleared up here as well. Yeah, absolutely. There's some communication coming through. Maybe someone jumped to conclusions here and this is being here leveled out. All right, there's a misunderstanding or there was just some confusion involved. We have the Knight of Pentacles, so this is, you're moving away from this. This is not worrying you anymore. It means you could hear from this person, unless you're already in a connection, and again, like, you're working through things. But Nine of Swords is good because you're no longer wasting time thinking about something. You're taking action towards it, no matter how slow. Sometimes it's better to go slow, just so you can really look at everything and understand everything and not jump ahead of yourself. And I think maybe this is where we kind of got maybe ourselves in a little bit of a difficult situation. Maybe someone around you as well. It's like you were anticipating, assuming the worst, or just like thinking the worst. So that restricted you from taking action here. Now you're deciding to leave that worrying behind. Because the Nine of Swords, by the way, is like an overthinking energy. It's like creating scenarios out of a situation, imagining the worst case scenario. It's kind of like it's all in your head. It's all a worry. Like there are some very very understanding troubles that triggers the Nine of Swords. So not to diminish that or not see that, but it's more of a case of instead of like catastrophizing, of the word is, making it completely like blowing it up into something it's not. Instead, we're actually focusing on it. We're grounding this energy. We're focusing on our finances. Maybe some of you are diving into something that you can learn or do, something that's productive here, or maybe something to do with your career and finances, something to do with growth, by the way. So you're focusing more on growth than you are on worries and fears, which is a very good turn of events. This will help you with your future, by the way. Don't be surprised if you end up kind of wanting to expand your dreams and goals or changing that up a little bit, feeling like maybe where you are or your goals that you have, you've kind of either done it or like it's just not, you're thinking more, you're thinking bigger, better, bolder, more, maybe experiencing more, traveling more, something like this. You're expanding your horizons here. Let's see in terms of loving relationships with Pisces. Seven of Pentacles, so there's a waiting energy coming through. All right. Either when you, if you're in a relationship, then again, you're kind of just still building on it. I do get a little bit of like, either where is this going, or like it kind of feels like it's the same old. Then I would say spice it up a little bit, Pisces. But for those who are single, then again, you are waiting like this. Three of Wands. As I'm saying that, for those who are single, ready to mingle, Pisces, we do have a very passionate new beginning coming through. This could be someone who is from a very different background to you with the Ace of Wands here. There's a lot of attraction, a lot of chemistry here. Something you've been waiting for is coming in. All right. And this could be a new beginning in a relationship that you've been waiting for. There's a lot of sexual chemistry. I'm not going to lie with the devil. All right. And they wanted to really come out. Okay, let's do this. And it could be still some fears to work through in terms of your relationships, by the way. Contentment, or again, like some sort of temptation here. Nine of Cups is like it's a selfish energy. You might have dealt with selfish people in the past, or like you might not be open to relationships here for some of you. Like you might not be willing to accept something because it might not be like what you think you want here. And the reason why I say that is because the Seven of Pentacles is working towards the 10, and on the bottom of the deck, you do have the 10 of Pentacles. So the goal with the Star card, which is the dream, is the goal. So you will get this, but you might need to be a bit more open to who you're letting in. With the Devil card, though, the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles here. This is very interesting because we might be like assuming something's very like superficial with the Three of Pentacles and the Lovers card, but it might not be this. It's like this Four of Cups is like a contentment. Like actually I'm happy with how it is. It's like a scared of growth or a scared of moving things to another level. Or actually it could be a scared of growth or a fear of failure. Oh, I just got very dizzy this then. Very strange. I felt like I was gonna pass out. That was very weird. I don't know if you guys saw that. I felt like very lightheaded. Boy, what the hell? All right. What's going on here? Ooh. Some of you may have separated from someone you had children with. We have paid attention to the red flags. For some of you Pisces, I'm gonna really say we then have forgiving and learning here. Some of you might be needing to like the relationship, someone needs to fix their issues here. Maybe that's where the separation's coming involved. You deserve love, so Pisces, some of you deserve better. This is why you might have moved on from somebody here. Yeah, we have very soon. So yeah, some of you are getting love very soon. We have soulmate again. For some of you, just be careful though that it's not just a strictly sexual relationship. Make sure that it has the foundations here for a good one. All right, because chemistry is important. We never deny that. But Three of Pentacles, make sure it has substance to it. Make sure that there is things rolling here with the Three of Pentacles. Because for some of you, it might feel like the next step needs to happen. Three of Pentacles is like a plan. There's a lack of a plan in a relationship here. Anyway, let's pull you some tea leaf tarot. That was the strangest sensation ever. Bags. Very nice. There's something important, such as a new job or a raise. So some of you might be getting a new job here. We have vacation at the same time. So some of you might be traveling as a job here. Could have something to do with travel or something to do with being abroad here. Anything else? Victory, chain of events in your life. So yeah, you are gaining victory here. We had that in the beginning. Could very well be that contract or legal situations could be freeing you from something here, which again is going to have a chain of events in your life. It's going to have an impact for you. Okay, Pisces. I wish you the best. Good luck with this week ahead. Make sure you look after your health, all right? Make sure you sit down because that fainting sensation was very weird. I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and I will see you guys next time. Okay.